decided to look into, see if anything's coming up yet for what's going to be taking place in the courts with Trump, looking into all of his stuff. So what I got was it's transition, you know, things are moving forward. You know, there are the big, they're going to be the big conflict, working with that. Of course, his lawyers and things are going to try to do what they can to cause conflict, because they want to look into the book, the book of all his dealings, you know, business-wise. They're looking into that book of all the dealings and sacredness, so they are taking it with a, you know, is a sacred duty. This is their duty. They want to look into the whole book of his dealings in the world, okay, all the things he fought with, all the things he's done, you know, so that's what they're transitioning through. But I think it's, again, you know, between the lawyers, you always have this, they're wanting to not let them look at it, and the court is wanting to go forward, okay. So next we have to have faith that justice is going to take place. And I like this, looking at the all of Trump's dealings. He was the head of this, you know, whose heads has he cut off? You see, I like this one. He's got the mask on, not what it appears to be. Underneath you see all the tentacles coming out. So to me, this is like the smarmy businessman. Presents one face to the world. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, he's having heads cut off. He's got tentacles into everything. You know, the shadow side of what was taking place. They're looking in all the dark corners of Trump and his brand and what he's done throughout the years, okay? Illuminating. Okay, the challenge is to illuminate, to shed light on all his happenings in the world, all the things he's been engaged in, his quid pro quo type things. Here he is, you know, again, this is like the giving out the petty things, you know, how he screwed the workers and everything. You know, he's supposed to be justice. What has he done? Okay. So Trump's discernment. So they're really discerning and looking into all of the things he's done. You know, the money laundering, the not paying the workers, the giving these contracts out and then not honoring them. So they're going to be looking behind all the masks that he's put out there to see really what's going on behind the scenes. Okay, last but not least, looking at some outcome, withdrawal. Okay, so yeah, we have the truth coming out, and it's going to cause withdrawal for Trump. This is usually the card of the swords, where they're laying there. You know, this is the one I keep saying that he's going to go to jail, and they have the swords hanging over him. Well, in this one, he's sitting there and they're looking over the graveyard, you know, at all the loss that's going to happen with him, because all the secrets are going to come out. And I think that, again, he's going to jail. He'd be caged. He's going to lose everything. We've got loss here, ruin, looking at, again, the graveyard. Sitting in the graveyard, it's the end of him, it's the end of him, okay? All his secrets are coming out. Strength of the law is coming in, okay? and it's going to withdraw. That will, no more will he be able to brand himself in the world or do any of that type of thing. It's the end of the Trump empire, basically. Okay. Nobody will want to touch the name of Trump brand with a 10-foot pole. And because of money laundering and everything, he's going to wind up losing everything. Okay? That's what I see with Trump. He's going to lose everything. The Trump empire is going to crash and burn. The courts in New York, again, they see it their sacred duty to follow through what they need to follow through in. His lawyers can try to fight it out all they want. But again, they also have books in hand of all his dealings. He's got the CEO that was running a lot of Trump's things that's already gotten immunity. He's got all the books on Trump, okay? Tax returns, all the dirty dealings, okay? His banking that he was doing with that bank that was doing all the money laundering, all that stuff is just waiting to come out the minute that they can step forward and charge him. So remains to be seen, but he's not going to get out of anything. So he could try to have his summit and get a Nobel, the Peace Prize for what? For being taken to the cleaners, for dancing to Putin and Kim Jong-un's tunes, okay? By being taken in by Kim Jong-un's flattery, okay? And that's what he's doing. He's being played. He's being played 10 ways to Sunday, okay? And he's too stupid to know it. So absolutely stupid. I swear that man does not have one iota of common sense even. Not even common sense, let alone any insight or foresight to look at things to see what's actually taking place. So I'm going to leave this here. According to the cards, it's not looking good for Trump going forward to the New York courts. Okay, so I'll leave this here. Thanks for tuning in. See you online. Aho.